Got about a 3-foot hole dug here to make some biochar. Got politician Steve dug the hole for us. Daniel's gonna be
Just showed up.
just showed up after work is done. He's gonna be marking out the lines for the beds, and we're gonna get a big fire going here. Got a good bed of coals there going now. Gonna cover that over with soil, make some biochar. Yard's all cleaned up good. Got that big juniper down.
Happy feet. Stamp, 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 stamp.
I thought that move only came out after about 16 beers.
Yeah, usually it's
Oh yeah. Here we go. Nice pile of biochar. People pay $400 a yard for this. So it's now a day later. We just had a couple millimeters of rain this morning. I think this pile's still hot on the inside. I originally made some biochar first, put soil over top of it, smothered it out for a couple hours, dug it up, made a pile right here, and then I had another fire going yesterday after I dug out the hole, and then I buried it back over with the soil and biochar to make even more in this batch. So we'll take this apart now and see what this looks like. So far this is looking pretty good. Nice uniform pieces, not too much ash. It all kind of sounds like glass when you move it around. There's not too much unfinished wood. Got a few little pieces here and there, but looks good. You can see all the cones off the juniper tree we cut down. They've been turned into biochar too. Pretty cool digging those up in 20 years when they look the exact same. So I've been digging this hole for the past hour and a half. Probably the deepest hole I've ever dug by hand. And I was getting a little bit discouraged, but I've just finally hit water. I'm gonna use this as a backup well, I think. I'm gonna put a plastic culvert down in it. That's rewarding. So this is the next morning. The hole is about 3/4 full with water, and it looks pretty clear too. So that's good news. Oh yeah. As you can see, there's not very much water in there. It's probably about 4 foot of water in that well before it hits the pump. So we're working on that. Got 7 different varieties of cold hardy apple trees on semi-dwarf rootstock here. I'm going to be planting them 12 feet apart. I've also got a half-high blueberry plant, a North Country, somewhere in here, and an elderberry tree and a sour cherry tree. I'm going to plant them all up along this tree line here, pretty much running east to west. All the production beds are running north to south. I'm gonna plant them now. I'm gonna dig holes about twice the size of the root ball, put in the plant, cover it back over, and then I am going to add some nutrient amendments around the top of the planting and then add mulch on top. You don't really want to add nutrients to the hole when you're planting trees, because you can get something called the bathtub effect, where the tree roots just won't grow into the native soil because there's so much nutrient in the soil that you planted them in. So this is how the trees were shipped in a bag of sawdust. The roots look pretty healthy. All nice white roots. I don't have any off smells or foul odors coming from them. No brown roots, so looks pretty clean. First one going in the ground. Norland. Second tree going in. This one's the only one I'm kind of worried about. This one is really susceptible to scab. So, see what happens. Nice roots coming out. Third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Sixth one. Last apple tree. Seventh one.